I am motivated basically by the people, by young people who, despite living in a poor country like Kosovo, want to see change. My name is Guxim. I am from Keep It Green organization. I'm an environmental activist and I come from the industrial city of Obilić. I was part of a political initiative to draft the first environmental law in the Republic of Kosovo. There I got to know better the problems that people face and the importance of environmental protection, especially in Obilić, in the city of power plants. Air pollution can be noticed as soon as you enter the city. In addition to air, power plants also cause acoustic, water and soil pollution. It is evident that power plants cause around 150 million euros of damage in health bills. Around 33% of residents here suffer from respiratory diseases, some of which cancer cases. Since we live in a developing country, the mentality of people in general suffers from short-term way of thinking. Citizens in general do not see the source of energy from coal as a problem. About 5,000 employees work in these power plants, and the eventual closure of power plants would cause an economic crisis in the 5,000 households maintained by the industry. Being a poor country has different consequences, and this is one of them. Therefore, the climate transition that must take place in Kosovo should take into account this fact. We have proposed as an organization that these workers from today should start training for green jobs of the future. Otherwise, the climate transition will be very difficult. In my opinion, young people have been and are the engine of social change. Working with them is not only a good feeling, it is also a responsibility because you are working with potential future leaders. So, Keep It Green has so far organized hundreds of local youth to raise their voice against pollution in Obilić. Our focus has been mainly on young people to make them aware of themselves as leaders of the future. KIG has also organized protests, symbolic activities and conferences on pollution in Obilić. Starting next year, we plan to intensify our activities in order to shift the focus on Obilić. Citizens here have their right to a healthy life, and if this is denied to them, then they will raise their voices on the street, at round tables everywhere. I think that in order to radically change the situation, everyone must have a role in a climate movement. I think that everyone has something to offer, and I think that involvement of all groups, especially the marginalized ones, gives color to every climate movement and activism in general. The profile of an activist has no limits. Everyone can and should be an activist. No matter how small the steps may seem, never stop. Only consistency in small actions every day bring results.